this video is for BC. See the amount of movement in that spring? That is movement between the isolating collar and the tolerance at the top of the spring. The bottom has a seat also, and that has a tiny little bit of movement in it. About half of what's in up front, up top. So I'm going to tighten this to the proper preload so the spring doesn't move anymore. That's BC's recommendations. So here we go. That's actually pretty close. I can't move that spring really anymore by hand. If you look at something though, you see where this wear is right here? That's actually where I've been setting the preload. So if I'm supposed to set the preload from here, that's 4 millimeters. I'm actually squashing it up almost an inch to get this movement to go away. Still moves. If I put 4 millimeters of preload in there, it'll still move. And again, that's not with the weight of the car, but you have to think about when the suspension becomes unweighted and the rebound dampening has to take over, that moves around. And it's really annoying the crap out of me. So anyway, I'm going to continue to tighten, run the collar up here to mark where preload should be set. That marks my preload. Now I go 4 millimeters, which is the width of the spanner wrench. More. Okay, spanner's in there, no problem. So here's the issue. I know it has the weight of the car on it, but then again, when it becomes unloaded, it has a tendency to move. So on stunner bumps, crossing things like curbing, any sort of place where your wheel drops, that occurs and clunks. It's really bugging me. This is for BC because they're telling me that it has to be in the pillow ball, the shock itself, and it's not. It's in the spring. There's no movement that can be effected on the bottom, but there is movement that can be affected on the top associated with a clunk. So anyway, hopefully that clears it up.